turn around. You're living in the shadow of someone else's dreams. You're careless and you're hollow. We're bursting at the seams, wasting all our day, drowning in the haze. Finally, will you follow me down? No need for tomorrow, 'cause the time to act was now. Thoughts and prayers, no one cares. Click, click, 'cause the real out there now. Finally, will you follow till we're 6 feet underground? 6 feet underground. Wow, turn around. You're living in the shadow. Whoa, whoa, what you used to be. Whoa, whoa, you're begging while you borrow. Whoa, whoa, they're bursting at the seams, wasting all our day, drowning in the haze. Finally, will you follow me down? No need for tomorrow, 'cause the time to act was now. Thoughts and prayers, no one cares. Click, click, 'cause the real out there now. Finally, will you follow till we're 6 feet underground? Cause the time to act was now. Thoughts and prayers, no one cares. Click, click, 'cause the real out there now. Finally, will you follow? You're 6 feet underground. Finally, will you follow? Finally, will you follow? We're 6 feet underground, ground, ground. 6 feet underground, ground, ground,
Lakeside.
Old Elitches.
Same.
say the smoke's in your lungs. Bridges you're burning, burning, always keeping you on the run. Before the darkness, back when it felt so heartless. Prepared for doom, with nothing left to consume. Keep on falling deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole and never end. Keep on falling deeper and deeper, it's getting harder to contain. They say the lion is prowling. He licks his teeth just for fun. He smells that you're dying, dying. Likes the taste of blood on his skin. Keep on falling deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole and never end. Keep on falling deeper and deeper, it's getting harder to contain. Keep on falling deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole and never end. Keep on falling deeper and deeper, it's getting harder to pretend it's alright. Keep on falling deeper and deeper. Keep on falling deeper and deeper. Keep on falling deeper and deeper. Keep on falling deeper and deeper.
Casa Bonita.
Meow Wolf.
Casa Bonita.
what? Oh, exactly.
I was born in Denver, and then I moved to Wyoming for a little while and came back home. So grew up on the north side, back before it was low-high and all that good stuff. And I think there is a sense of pride that you take coming from a neighborhood that's old like that. And you always have a little bit on you, like 44th in Utica, it's where I grew up, and 32nd in Spear. And I think my grandma lived downtown for a long time in Secura Square, so that was really cool as a kid to be able to come down to Lodo when that was like first becoming Lodo and experience the downtown feel and scene and the westward showcases that were downtown and the open air right there. So I think Denver's like just ingrained in everything we do pretty much.
Absolutely, yeah. I wasn't born in Colorado, but my family moved here when I was 1. So I mean, I consider myself a native. I've had some people actually quibble with me on that, which is weird. But anyway, so I'm raised here, and I grew up in like the northern suburbs, so a little farther north than this guy. But coming here into the city when I was kind of in my early 20s and like really seeing the scene that was out here that I didn't even really know about, and experiencing the all the bands and the music and the art and everything. And then of course, I feel like in the last 10-15 years there's been sort of a renaissance here. So I mean, I can't really imagine being anywhere else. There's no other city in the world I'd rather live in, honestly.
As a kid, it was all about accessibility, and Nirvana was key for me growing up because I could actually play the music that I was listening to, and that was an exciting thing because I couldn't shred like Satriani and Steve Vai and all those guys, and I was just like, but I can play like Kurt Cobain. So people think he's pretty cool. So I think that was really big on me. But just guitar-driven rock and roll. Always been really into like ZZ Top. Just wanting to emulate those sounds of AC/DC and Tom Morello. Like how do you make that noise? How do you do that? And that investment in yourself of like wanting to do that and learning how to do it was really important.
Yeah, a lot of those same bands were definitely influential on me, like Nirvana for sure, of all the, kind of 90s rock bands was a huge one for me. But then when I got in my late teens, I discovered the Beatles and I heard Revolver. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe people can write songs like that. I don't understand it. So I kind of, like a lot of people, I'm sure, had a very deep dive into the Beatles, just like, I need to understand how they did this. And I still don't have any clue how they did it, but once that happened, it kind of broadened my horizons and took me from the 60s up into the current times and just everything in between. Just so much good music. So
Beatles, Zeppelin, a lot of that late 60s, early 70s stuff, Hendrix, Cream, all that stuff has been huge, especially the drummers back in those days. Played the Big Giant Kids, which I play now, but those were big influences for me.
I'll get like the call from the gods almost in a way, where if I'm sitting there and something pops in my head, I have to run to the guitar immediately and put it down. And I'm grateful for technology because iPhone recordings are so simple that I can literally just open up my phone, turn it on, kind of jam on it, and then come back to it later. But typically, it usually starts with a riff like that, and then if I'm really vibing on the riff, building off of that, coming up with some vocal melody ideas, just to have like a rough structure of a song, and then I kind of bring that into rehearsal and say, what do you guys think about this? Or I know there's times where Lenny's had awesome riffs. The song we played today, 4 Arrows, that was one that Lenny had sent me. It was just like, cuz I got this verse line and I got these some words, and do your thing, take it with you, and see what we can do. And the three of us were able to just really
Literally put it together in like 5 minutes.
yeah.
For me, it was Born in the Flood. When I was living in Wyoming, when I found them, or when I came across them, but learning that they were from Denver blew my mind, because I was just like, okay, I really love this sound. And Nathaniel Rateliff, the early days of what he was doing, and I loved the history and the story of being born in the flood in Missouri, and like all these things, and what he was doing here, and that was big on me. Right now, Pink Fuzz is my favorite Colorado band. If you don't know them, you need to go check them out right now, because they will blow your mind. And anytime that I have the opportunity to see those guys play, I will drop whatever to go do it. So they're the future.
I didn't really get connected to the scene until I was kind of getting in my like high school years and whatnot, but when I discovered the Gamuts, that was a big thing, and Dressy Bessie, kind of like the more local like punk bands and stuff like that were very influential for me for sure.
The most interesting place that we've played is probably the Seventh Circle Collective, which is a DIY venue, and you gotta admire what they do, and the opportunities that they give to musicians there to play, and the space is open. They don't charge you to rent the space, but it's very interesting. The whole vibe in there is basically like playing in this crazy garage with some awesome murals and stuff in there. So
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
yeah.
Sometimes I wish that it was like back in the day. Things were easier when all I needed was the music to take me away. I had cake and back on my tape deck. I played in Bloom in my bedroom. Lightning crashes when we hit record and play. I wanna sing, I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. They said Superman's dead, I got a machine head. Frank asked, where is my mind? Well, he had a fast car. Hey, you're an all-star, I'm only happy when it rains. As clumsy as you've been, there's no one laughing. We traded Wonderland for change. I wanna sing, I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. Everything I know and learn from singing along to the radio. Now and again I find myself listening, see who's up on top, we're all down below. Top of my lungs. Everything I know and learn from singing along to the radio. Now and again I find myself listening, see who's up on top while we're all down below.
Colfax.
Broadway.
Broadway.
Lucifer.
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 Hear you coming from the top of the mountain, breathing fires out of the thunder and smoke. Ooh, a sleeping giants always seems to remember. Ain't no turning back from the beast that they woke. You got me running in circles, banging my head on the wall. Whoa, whoa, you got me running in circles, baby. Take it 'cause you brought it up. The people gather, they join in the masses, marching in the street for several things that they need. Ooh, you're looking pretty, sitting up on your high horse, sucked all your boxes, man, so full of greed. You got me running in circles, banging my head on the wall, the wall, the wall. You got me running in circles, baby. Take it 'cause you hold it up. desire to light it all on fire. Need to acquire your burning desire to light it all on fire. I hear you coming from the top of the mountain, breathing fires out on the thunder smoke. Ooh, a sleeping giant always seems to remember, ain't no turning back from the beast that they were. You got me running in circles, banging my head on the wall, the wall, the wall. You got me running in circles, baby. Take it 'cause you want it there. Well, I hear you coming from the top of the mountain.